slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Ooh, think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Why thank you, we the realest alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater. Bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a Tyler made the block, little snag or two. Auntie in the Cockers, no Johnny is the projects, no St. Lucia, Lou. Tryna kill bills off $1 meal, really will fix your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had a boo. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking nose. First I ever wrote, shorty, the whole block posted. Everybody not the vocals, any social, I'm posted. I'm like riding, I can't cope, I don't know, could be inside. First line was about my shit. You just heard that he died on the last Friday.
How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Go high up the ceiling, I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a kill it. In the backyard, chillin' with you, I want you to get with me. Come slide with me.
I just want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a visa, little to the little thick thing, keep it got a feel like she shine to Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been a leader. I'm on the pledge of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't see it. Just to the zip out, watching never hip hop. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they getting robbed by the cops. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I'm like, good, I'ma look to the skies and manifest anything I need. Any on a power trip. When the whole team, the power strip. No, love to this trying to politic. Got my guys already, got my queen already, how I sound already, how my songs already. Got them asking how they ain't on already. I don't care. Take it day by day. My vice is money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. I was down bad, now I'm
How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Go high up the ceiling, I want you to get with me. Slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a kill it. In the backyard, chillin' with you, I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. You said you don't, but you gon' try with me. Don't you dare get paranoid, girl. I'm hot on asteroid, plus I keep them.
Que reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
Burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the real and fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year and it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life, it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist, as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven, the crowd sobbed. A musical what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family.
It's It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. It's Game 7, everything on the line. And Chris, as a player, this is the spot you dream of.
I guarantee you, as kids, they've made up this scenario. Game 7 of the World Series, bases loaded, and all that pressure there. Well, here's the reality tonight. The key, act like you're in the backyard all over again. See if you can come through with something big.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. So here's the lefty, Christopher Sanchez.
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a jib.
And stepping in is the speedy Parker Meadows. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Waste no time there. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that. That approach simple, and right there it was perfectly executed, on time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Colt Pete in the box now, takes strike 1. Runner at third, nobody out. You're in Game 7 of the World Series. Line drive to short and caught. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singer, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the ditch. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. On the ground to the left. Gets it to first. Oh. And that is that. Tigers leave 1. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. This is the World Series on the show. And we're back. And starting this one, Reese Olson.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, dude. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Left field. Green settles under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Corrals it, and there's two down. Here's Harper in back. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone! A solo shot. His 8th of the series, and the Phillies take the lead. It's 1-0.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swings through that one. 0-1. Schwarber launched a homer in his most recent game. Two out, space is empty. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. His 6th of the series. It's 2-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Alec Bohm in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Out towards right center field. Nabs it, and that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-0. You're watching the World Series on the show. It's the last game of the season. Game 7 of the World Series. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Singing in Game 7, you're talking about the heart of the order, the big-time players. This is one of the guys that they need to come through with a big performance.
Yeah, and when you come into this situation, there's some pressure there. His teammates are looking to him to lead this one, and I think he's going to do it.
Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Whips it to first.
He's out.
And quickly one away in the second. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. Right through there for a strike. Some of the most dramatic moments in baseball history have come in Game 7 of the World Series. You think of Luis Gonzalez's walk-off single in 2001, or how about Bill Mazeroski, 1960, his walk-off homer, won it for the Pirates over the Yankees. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 down.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And there's the strike.
Yeah, and a more recent Game 7 with incredible drama was 2016 with the rain delay and going into extra innings between two franchises who were hoping to end their title droughts. One of the great postseason games ever, the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago Cubs.
Kicks and deals. Sneaks through, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Jake Rogers stands in now and watches strike one. Hop foul out of play off to the right. Torkelson, the runner at first with two gone. Not
one ball,
close with that
two
one.
strikes.
And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Down to the bottom of the second. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There's a swing and a drop. And that one is off the top of the wall. The throw in, safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Calls it in for the out. And there's one down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Off the plate,
Edmundo Sosa, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. Here comes Real Muto. This one in the air, center field. Meadows moving under it. And that is that. Phillies strand one, but they're on top 2-0. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Javier Baez. Swing and a foul out of play. Sanchez ready to fire now. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back, and that ball is out of here. He'll touch them all. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one.
And now, Parker Meadows. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And it falls. Around first, digging for 2. In there safely.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Now at the plate, Colt Keith. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. You're in Game 7 of the World Series. Takes it in for the out. To second with the throw, no chance to get back. It's a double play. Here's Riley Green. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And they'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Line to left. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Trey Turner at the plate. Turner with just 1 more homer to reach the 200 career mark. Foul ball there.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. This is Bryson stop. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here comes Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game. Fought off foul. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That one not close.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Runner on the go. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Squirts away a little bit. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at first, 1 away. Rudder goes again. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Out. And that. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the top of the 4th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a tapper. Not in time.
He's in there.
An infield knock to start the inning.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging ball.
Torres in the box now. Takes strike 1. Nice grab. Here's 1. Out. Plenty of time at first. That's the double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And the batter now, Andy Ibanez. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1. Aye.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
still able to come through behind an account right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Torkelson batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Just missed.
That's ball two.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Midway in the 4th, it's the Phillies 2 and the Tigers 1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. Olsen back to work. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And it's even up. And a swing and a miss. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Alec Bohm. Right to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. Helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Throw on to Torkelson. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Doubled his first time. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And misses inside. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Phillies 2 and the Tigers 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. No swings, says Freddie Ferguson. Turned on, but that's foul down the 3rd baseline.
Well, these Tigers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And a good eye there.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
And out number 1 on the ground.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that is out of play. The Phillies up by a run here in Game 7 of the World Series.
Boog, this offense is fighting for their lives right now. They're not ready for this season to be over, so they need to dig deep and find a way to get something going. Anything will help.
On the ground to third. Boom.
He's
out
out.
to first. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. It's a double, 3rd hit of the night for him.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. And it gets by him. In comes the run from second. He said, we are tied at 2. Got in time, it's a double. Now, here is Riley Green. 0 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled off. And it's second. And that drops in for a strike. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
It's the last game of the season, Game 7 of the World Series. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And there's a ball.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments.
Inside.
They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's in there. And it's 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
That's a throw you expect the short. Stop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Makes the catch, 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those group hits to get a knock sometimes.
Real Muto swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Nope. Outside.
Grounder might be 2. Fires across the diamond, and Real Muto is out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Here's Trey Turner. And that's outside. 1-0.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Rip to third. Throw on to Torkelson. Turner is out. That ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia, and this game is still tied at 2-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Aaron Nola. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter, 1 for 2. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
On the ground at first. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down. And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. And that drops in for a strike. That's in there. To count 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Just
ball
missing
2.
there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Castellanos pulls it in on the run. Nothing doing here this half. 2-3-4, 2 up in the home half of the sixth. We are tied 2-2. Bottom of the sixth inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryson Stott. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That one ripped. That's back there. Long ball. Another home. His second home run of the game, and just like that, they're out in front. It's 3-2. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Reese Olson will depart, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Grant Herter.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing team did that to me.
One down. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. Got all of that one. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 4-2.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit? Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, dude. This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So one out, nobody on. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And that is downstairs. Ball one.
Counts
Well,
1-0.
with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Liner picked on the hop at first, and he takes it himself for the out. Two down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Yeah, we in goal mode.
Never going slow-mo.
On the corner for a strike. Movement in the bullpen, Jason Foley. Up and loosening in the pen, Canely also throwing. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carpenter going back on this one. Grabs it right up against the wall. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. And we're back. We go to the top of the seventh. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Nola back to work. Swings and misses. Strike
0-1's the
one.
count.
Just
Ball.
missed.
1-1.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Nola fires. That one
that's
just
a ball.
misses.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
That
We got a
misses.
full count.
3-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with two strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Jake Rogers.
Ball. That's inside.
And that one is inside. Big swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And about front for strike 3. Now it's Javier Baez. He's already homered here in this one.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Late swing, fouled off. And that's
Ball
off
in.
the inside edge. Ball one. Double play ball to second. Glove flip for one, and that's two.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Jason Foley comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Popped up. Torkelson on the move. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Now it's the DH, Edmundo Sosa. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that one wrapped foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Swung on, belted. Carpenter going back, and it hits the fence. The throw into second, and he saves. It's a wall ball double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. If he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Trey Turner with a chance now. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Real Muto around third. Throw is high and over his head.
Picks himself up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And the first offering is not close.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
2-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carpenter. He's got it, and that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 5-2. Back at Citizens Bank Park, all set for the start of the inning. Now here is Parker Meadows. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swinging on the curveball, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone and just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
And next up for the Tigers, Colt Heath. swings and fouls one off. The Tigers trailing by 3 here in the late stages of Game 7. Line drive, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Green batting with 1 down, takes the strike. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Over to stop for 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the innings. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 5, Tigers 2. Tommy Kahnle on to pitch out of the pen here. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Kahnle, in his 11th season, he features a changeup, a 4-seamer, a slider, and he works in a sinker. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the postseason success continues for him. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. And a swing and a miss. Nobody out, runner on first. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's
That's
one.
an out.
How about that
He's
double
out.
play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. 0 for 3 in this one. That one missed.
Inside.
Activity in the bullpen. Alex Lang getting loose for A.J. Hinch. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. You're in Game 7 of the World Series. Base hit, center field. And at first, Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And a foul ball. Check swing called strike. 0-2. Bohm off of first with 2 away. Runner goes again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Phillies back here in Philadelphia. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, right side. Harper steps on first for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Torres in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And next to hit for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. Right through there for a strike. That one fouled off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The Phils leading by 3 here at the top of the 9th. Cuts at it and misses. That's the strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 outs. They're down to their final strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, King.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters are going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
King is just 1 strike away.
That's a
and
ball.
That one upstairs, ball 1. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
The count.
In the dirt. Comes the 2-2. And that's it. They are World Series champions.
Congratulations to the champs. Game 7 of the World Series. Every player on both sides comes to the ballpark knowing that this is it. This team got it done. They've been a special club all year long, and it's fitting they win it all in a special series.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down to the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Singleton and our outstanding crew. I'm John Shum. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
I'm putting the brakes up. I'm trying to stop 'cause it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. And I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies suddenly always on my mind. But I start the flow of emotion 'cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. I don't wanna tell you that. Try to play right. Would it matter every time I try? I fuck deeper into you, I can't deny.
A promising prospect just about ready to go. He brings a combination of talent, dedication, and heart to
Ow! 3!
Welcome back. And pitching in this game, King. Quite the strikeout to walk ratio he's posted this season, better than 4-1. That is elite control, and it usually leads to a whole lot of success when you can avoid beating yourself with walks. Obviously, you need to limit hits as well, but he's showing some high-level skills on the mound.
Off the plate.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. One pitch fouled away. Looked like he was sitting off speed, fouling that fastball back. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. At the plate, Nick Madrigal, and he has struggled this year. In the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. Lead runners around second. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Now, Joey Meneses had the day off yesterday. Tapped back to the mound. And he reaches first as they decide not to attempt a throw. And a run scores on the play. Nobody out, first and second here. Digging in for the Mets, Ryan Clifford. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. Late on that fastball.
2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's the center fielder, Drew Gilbert. Didn't play in the day game yesterday. Should be fresh for this one. That one finds the zone. They've got a shot to do some real damage early on and keep him on the defensive. They need to put the pedal to the metal. Swings through it. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Madrigal at second. Meneses over at first with 1 away. Swings and misses. Back-to-back Ks. Now it's the shortstop, Donovan Walton, looking for better results than last night, an 0-for-4 line in the loss. He swings and fouls one off. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. And with the inning over, that'll keep more runs from coming in. 2 runners left stranded, but they do manage to push across a run. We go on to inning number 2. Syracuse ahead in this game. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now, Kevin Parada. Two straight pitches down in the zone to get ahead. Now he can attack the rest of this AB in a lot of ways. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Here's the third baseman, Luis De Los Santos. And pops it up. The first baseman drifts towards it. 2 away. Omar De Los Santos getting ready to hit. rolled softly, but that goes foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that drops in for a strike. Grounder to third, Kennedy. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, no one left. Heading on now to the top of the third. Syracuse with the lead, 1-0.
That's ball 4.
Bottom of the inning, coming up to the dish for Syracuse, Jose Azocar.
Hey!
Sharp grounder, that's through for a knock. Runner on base to start the inning. Nick Madrigal digs in now, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's a fly to left. Crawford sizing this one up.
Relay 2, relay 2.
Makes the grab, 1 away. Next up for the Mets, Joey Meneses. Meneses gets the start at first, 32 years old, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. Double play ball to second. Tags the runner for 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. We move on to inning number 4. All tied 1-1.
Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. Ow!
Welcome back. The Mets at the dish here in the bottom of the 4th. That one fouled off. Nice deal for the fans here in Syracuse. You can get a 50% off order of Half Moon cookies at the concession stand if you order a full pizza with broccoli. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2
No balls, 2 strikes.
Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. Swing and a miss, that's a K. 1 gone leading off the 4th. And now the center fielder, Drew Gilbert. First at bat was a strikeout. There's a strike. He's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive his success, really putting the ball where he wants it to go. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. He placed that slider just about perfectly, but credit to the hitter. He was wise to lay off. Got it. 2 outs already in the home 4th. And here is Donovan Walton, 0 for 4 in yesterday's loss. Ground ball, right side, Arroyo. And plenty of time at first. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left. Moving on to the...
That's ball 4.
Would you like to learn to make music and work through your personal issues? Then call the fine folks at Thad's Theremin Therapy and book a complimentary trial session today.
I got it.
Bottom of the 5th frame here in Syracuse. Out number 1 on the grab. Luis De Los Santos will hit next.
Yeah!
This lineup's doing the pitcher a favor swinging so early in there at bats. Might want to be a bit more patient, drive up that pitch count. Down 0-2, swings through it. Such a close game.
2 strikes.
The next team to score could take all the momentum they need.
3.
Struck out looking for the backwards K. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. And he must have been looking in some other location. Otherwise, I don't know why he'd go down looking on a fastball on the inner half. Next to hit, Omar De Los Santos. 0 for 1 so far.
Hey! 0-1. No, that's low.
2 outs, base is empty. Fly ball to left, down the line. Makes the grab on the run. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. 5 innings down, all tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jose Azocar. With his teammates driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Ground ball to the right side. Throw to first in tie. Barely got the out. Close play. Nick Madrigal now at the plate. 1 for 2. In the air to left. And that is a foul ball. The Mets trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Gets a piece, stays alive. And here's the 0-2. Battling here, fouls it away. 0-2 now. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Stepping to the plate for Syracuse, Joey Meneses. On the ground, Kennedy throws to second for
That's
1.
an out.
Double play.
Out.
Boy, they cannot seem to break through. That's the inning. Smoothly executed there. The second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Digging in for the Mets, Ryan Clifford. Rounds it to short. Miller fires over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Coming up to the dish for Syracuse, Drew Gilbert, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off, we'll see another. 1 out and the base is empty. In the dirt. Struck the batter out without a swing. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Digging in, Donovan Walton. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. There in plenty of time ends the inning. Nothing across here.
3, ball 4, take your base.
King made it through 7 with 1 earned run allowed while striking out 8 batters. You can bet.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in mine. That's what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. You watch the color just spout to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. One pass, taking my coat from me. I blast it over she on the dopamine. Locally, I be overseas. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the art to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more. Them poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Hardly can speak no English, but counting up the guap we eat. Baby, that's why. Little baby, that's why. Zip all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. I'm thirsty, yeah, you trying. It's like you don't deserve it. I've been working your tribe, I hope. I mean, whole tribe. Find something that I can put down. Bad dude, I say. Like my name was Simon, y'all. Netflix, pup couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like 3 in the trees. Long hair trigger, I'm Keanu Reeves. Rolling and wanna meet me. Girl, let's go make it. Pop sicker. Outshine all these. No, I sicker. Country and Kool-Aid and bags. I pick her. She gon' keep her sicker. Yeah, baby, that's why I.
Coming off his first AAA win last time out. Let's see if this rising star can deliver once again today. It's the Buffalo Bisons taking on the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started. And today's starting pitcher, King. He's done well to navigate through tough spots. What a great job he's done this season limiting right-handed batters, keeping their average against him down below 200. You face so many righty hitters over the course of a season, and that means how you perform against them is extra important. Amazing that he's kept them under the Mendoza line. All right, ready to go here. Now here's the speed threat. Outfielder, Stuart Baroa. And that's how this game gets started.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pulls the string with a changeup and strikes him out. Efficient work on the mound there. Miles Straw, the next to hit. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out and the base is empty. Lifted in the air, right field. The right fielder gets there, under it. And there's 2 down. Next up, the designated hitter, Michael Stefanik. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting above the Mendoza line this month. Miller. The throw to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. End of a half inning of play. No score.
Ball 4, take your base.
The Bison's at the plate here in the second inning. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
1-1-1. Here's a grounder up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. So digging in, Damiano Palmigiani. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. Got the batter looking for the K. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And he got turned into a pair of shoes at the plate on that curveball. He was locked up. Here's the second baseman, Josh Rivera.
Hey!
The third, Kennedy. Tosses to first.
Got him.
And that's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, on no hits, no errors, no one left. Midway through the second, Lehigh Valley with the lead, 2-0. Top half, third inning, and now it's going to be Devontae Brown. Pop-up, foul on the right side. Perez moving back for this one. Puts it away for the out. Next up for the Bisons, Ali Sanchez. It's been a tough stretch at the plate. Just one hit in the last 5 games.
0-1's the count.
Kicks and delivers. A little out front there, swings through it. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at-bat. Struck out swinging. First 2 batters gone in the top of the third. So up next, Josh Kasevich. Late on that fastball. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. A nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. 9 straight set down here to start the game. The Iron Pigs lead it 2-0.
Ow! You're out! Ow!
Top of the 4th inning with the Bisons at the dish. On the ground, right side. Will do it alone.
He's out.
Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. So digging in, Miles Straw. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Digging in for the Bisons, Michael Stefanik. 0 for 1 so far. Out in front and foul to the left side. The 0-1. Turned on but foul wide of third. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's a strikeout looking. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. Lehigh Valley ahead in this game, 2-0.
You're out!
All set for the start of this inning. The batter now, Orelvis Martinez. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next one's fouled back. Now here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Stepping to the plate for Buffalo, Damiano Palmigiani. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. 1 out and the base is empty. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. First two batters retired in the top of the fifth. Stepping in, Josh Rivera. 0 for 1. Grounded out the first time around. He started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes. That's number 8. Only 1 to go. The Iron Pigs up by 2. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. What a job to stifle this offense. Almost 5 full innings of shutout pitching. Next pitch is downstairs. That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights. He chases that one, and it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. So 5 perfect innings in the books. The Iron Pigs out in front, 2-0.
Ow! Ow! 3!
We're set for the top of the 6th inning. Coming up to the dish for Buffalo, Devontae Brown. And caught it behind the bat. Throw to first. And steps on the bag for the out. So up next, Ali Sanchez. Struck out swinging the first time. This one lifted in the air, left field. Wilson
ball,
in
ball,
and to
ball.
the right. Hauls it in for the out. Josh Kasevich now at the plate. Struck out swinging the first time. There's a strike. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2
Quickly in a
strikes.
2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. And goes down on strike. A nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Perfection through 6 innings. Lehigh Valley with the lead, 3-0.
3! Ow! 3!
Top of the 7th here. Digging in for the Bisons, Stuart Baroa. Pops it up, foul on the left side.
Ball. Heads up, fence.
1 down. Here's the left fielder, Miles Straw. Fly ball, right field.
Mine.
Out number 2. So digging in, Michael Stefano. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And that drops in for a strike. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. The Iron Pigs lead it 3-0.
You're out!
We go to the 8th. Stepping to the plate for Buffalo, or Elvis Martinez. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Fights that one off, we'll reset and do it again. Here's a pop-up.
Got it.
Gets under it. And there's one away. Still cooking to start the 8th, just 5 outs left to get. Damiano Palmigiani will hit next. Still a ways to go, but you do not want to move away from this broadcast. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Next up for the Bisons, Josh Rivera. The splits between April and May there. On the ground, right side. Steps on the bat. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. So now 24 have been set down in order. Only 3 left to go for perfection. The Iron Pigs all set to start the 9th inning in this one. Coming up to the dish for Buffalo, Devontae Brown. And everybody watching the mound, he starts the 9th inning working on a perfect game. Ground ball up the middle. Miller slings to first, and the leadoff batter set down here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Digging in for the Bisons, Ali Sanchez. And that one fouled off. Struck out swinging. Only 1 out remains. So it's their last chance of the ball game. Here it is, 1 out away from perfection. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and this one is over. A perfect ending to a perfect game. And the celebration begins.
Pleasure in preaching starts in the heart. Something that stimulates the music in a measure in the music, racing 3 parts. Casually see, but don't do like the soul, cause seeing and doing are actions for monkeys. Doing hip-hop, hustle, no rock and roll. Originate groove, cause Bruce is a monkey. Translate don't cause it's magic in the air. Do the like rap, cause you're out of there. Stop looking to the phrases that are saying, and don't quit, and never make those who don't get order. My camera goes system is not set. Fly around the stores under Dave's production. It stands for the killer sound over your correct, cause it's actually not a trick. Show me the function. Everybody wants to be high. Dance to this beat, this flex every muscle. Space can be filled, you ride like a lover. Dance to the tune, but don't use the hustle. Shake, rattle, roll to my magic number.
With a historic perfect game last time he took the mound, this crowd is ready to see what he has in store for an encore. It's the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs taking on the Norfolk Tides. First pitch coming your way next.
You're out. Ball 4, take your base. 3.
Welcome back. On the hill and coming off a great start, King. His strikeout rate this year among the best you'll see. So rare for a starting pitcher to be up above 12 strikeouts per 9 innings. Over the first 23 years of this century, there were only 15 different pitchers who did it at the major league level. So the way he's dominated in the minors this year bodes well for his future success in the majors. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jordan Adams. And his contact ability against lefties is stellar at this level, but righties are giving him some significant issues this season.
Yes!
The key as he tries to make that jump to the next echelon is to improve his hitting against righty pitching. You see so many righties on the mound that it's hard to overcome struggling against them if you want a long career. Got the batter swinging. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. Now the third baseman, Emmanuel Rivera. That one fouled off. 1 out and the base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, that's a K. Too quickly gone in the bottom of the first this afternoon. Already establishing a potent rhythm, striking out the first 2 batters. It looks like these hitters are gonna have their work cut out for him in this one. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. And a ground ball to first. Kicks foul. And here's the 0-2. Pitch is in the dirt. And goes down on strikes. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. Scoreless after 1. Bottom of the inning, here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Strike! 0-1.
That's a strike. 0-2 now. Set down looking. And quickly one away in the second inning. So digging in, T.T. Bowens. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. Next up for the Tides, Hudson Haskin. Foul ball there. 2 outs, bases empty. This pitch popped up.
I got it.
But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And that's the end of all set for the bottom of the third. Stepping to the plate now from Norfolk, Luis Vazquez. Vazquez, 25 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Down 0-2, swings through it. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Struck out swinging. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And congratulations to him on his 50th AAA strikeout. Always nice to get a milestone like that under your belt. And now, David Banuelos. Late swing, fouled it off. On 0-1, the delivery. Home team down by 1. Here in the back end of the third inning. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Digging in for the Tides, Dylan Carlson. Went hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Late on that fastball. He started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. In there at the knees. That's number 8. Only 1 to go. Gets a piece, stays alive. He got so close to the immaculate inning before that foul ball. Really attacking the zone. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. We move on to inning number 4. The Iron Pigs out front here, 1-0.
That's ball 4.
With attractive interest rates and friendly staff, Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is the bank you can trust. Ask for Spencer. Back here in Norfolk, bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, strike 1. These hitters are coming with an aggressive approach at the plate, swinging the bat early in the count. That can spark some offense, or it can put you in a lot of bad counts. Swings and misses, it's a strikeout. 1 gone leading off the 4th. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Little chopper rolls foul. And that drops in for a strike. Just misses with that one. What a take with 2 strikes. Swings through it for the K. 2 outs already in the home 4th. So up next, Ramon Urias struck out swinging in the first AB. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a bouncer. Lantigua. And 1-2-3, that's the inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game.
You're out.
Bottom half of the 5th, and the Tide's batting. Fly to left.
Mine.
There's one down. And here's the first baseman, T.T. Bowens. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. This lineup's doing the pitcher a favor swinging so early in their at-bats. Might want to be a bit more patient, drive up that pitch count. The Tides, with a 0 in the hit column so far. Pitch
One
misses.
ball, 2 strikes.
And the count, 1-2. Set down on strikes. Strike 3 called on a slider at the knees. Next up for the Tides, Hudson Haskin. 0 for 1 so far. This one in the air to right.
Mine.
And that's that.
Ow.
And now, Luis Vazquez. The righty-lefty splits there. Foul ball there. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and ground ball to second. Play is made, 1 gone. Here's the catcher, David Banuelos. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. Pulled softly, but that goes foul. Banuelos measures 5'10", 28 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2017. Now here's the 0-2. That one 95 to finish the punch-out. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Dylan Carlson. Went down on strikes the first time through. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Right through there for a strike. He's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, he could counter with something that breaks out of the zone to draw a swing. Grounder up the middle. And that retires the side. We're through 6 full innings. The Iron Pigs on top, 1-0. Bottom of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Jordan Adams.
If you really with the city, say what up, though. I've been slacking, need motivation. Haters not do more than hating. Boss up, you never know who's waiting. When you at the top, they call you overrated. Why they always hating on me? But when I play
Fouled off, he was late. The 0-1 offering. And that drops in for a strike. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. For 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fly ball, right field. On the way over. Stepping to the plate now for Norfolk, Ramon Urias. First pitch, that's in for a strike. There's a strike. 2 straight pitches down in the zone to get ahead. Now he can attack the rest of this AB in a lot of ways. Got him swinging on the curve. Nice job out there as he gets him 1, 2, 3. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. Lehigh Valley ahead in this game, 1-0.
3! You're out! Out!
On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fights it off, we'll see another. 0-2, rocks and fires. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. So digging in, T.T. Bowens. Still a ways to go, but you do not want to move away from this broadcast. In there at the knees. And swing and a miss. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. 1 out and the base is empty. Just misses. Ball 1. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Just misses
that's a
there.
ball.
Wow, he's showing outstanding discipline with 2 strikes. Swing and a drive.
Got it, I got it.
Pretty deep.
Heads up, wall.
And gone. It sails over the wall, and there goes the perfect game. That's gotta feel good, and we are all tied up. The best players don't let moments like that get too big for them. He did a great job to stay within himself and change the direction of this ballgame. Manager out of the dugout, time to make a change. King departs. Just 1 hit allowed, an excellent outing. A new arm into the game, the right.
First base.
King worked into the 8th, allowed just 1 earned run, and posted double-digit strikeouts. He showed some good competitive fire in this one.
my dreams. The green winds with your eyes. They all haunt my dreams.
I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy. Leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta.
It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. So the Philadelphia Phillies, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because this team has already got the building blocks in place. And you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a...
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. And that's in for a strike. And the 2025 season is off and running. That's hard hit on the line. Young snags it, one up, one down. And now let's look at the Phillies opening day lineup. Chris, the expectations for them are sky high just about every year.
Indeed they are, Boog, and 2025 is no different. They've gone to the postseason each of the last 3 years, and they're a definite World Series contender this season. They're still looking for their first title since 2008, though. Maybe this is the year they return to glory.
That's outside.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And now 2-0. 1 out, bases empty. And that one fouled off. Line drive. And that's just foul. Next offering is downstairs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Up and in, ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Cruz under it. And there's 2 away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. For Philadelphia, Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Ball, one
so
strike.
Pitcher making his major league debut and getting the opening day start. Not something we see very often.
No kidding, Boog. And just look around the league here on opening day. You'll see a lot of proven aces getting the start. So they're hoping that that's what he can be for this organization. Someone who can start a bunch of opening days for them in the future as well.
And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Jacob Young. Bouncer to second. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. So the go-ahead run at scoring position. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. In there at the knees for a strike. One out and a runner at second here on opening day. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
One ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Tag, save. He's into third of the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're...
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Safe. And they take the lead.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with two strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with two strikes.
Low over at second, one down. Goes down looking. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that goes.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. Now a long throw home. Save. In comes the run from second. And they take a two-run lead. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Ripped on the ground to second. They get the force. That ends the frame. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back in Washington, D.C., all set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Nick Castellanos. This to third. Handles, throws to first, and Castellanos is out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Garcia makes the grab, and there are 2 down. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. On the ground to the left, Abrams. The throw to first. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now, Paul DeYoung. Yeah, that's fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough
balls, 2
where
strikes.
You're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Here's the 0-2. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Keibert Ruiz, batting with one down, takes a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Next to hit, Dylan Cruz. Just missed. Cruz, in his rookie season, 23 years old. A former first-round pick in 2023. Splits the plate, and the count 1-1. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Glove flip to second, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but no one left. And on down to the top of the third. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Parker back to work. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Young makes the play and a quick out, number 1. Here's the Phillies DH, Weston Wilson. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second. And in there with a double off the wall.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Trey Turner at the plate. Foul ball there. Check swing. He held up, and it's 1-1. One out and a runner at second here on opening day. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Man at second. Backed off the plate that time.
2 strikes.
Always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Now a check on him at second. Back safely. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
I got 3 and 2.
So Trey goes down on strike.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
That's a ball. At the plate now. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That misses.
2 balls, 1
and
strike.
The count 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level
On a line, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So 2 down. Bryce Harper to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ground ball right side. Flip to the pitcher covering. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the... And we're back. Now it's the DH, Ahmed Rosario. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That one the other way. Sosa to first.
Got him.
1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Up now for Washington, Jacob Young. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
A little bit low.
That's down.
Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
2 outs, base is empty. Next
1
pitch
ball,
is downstairs.
2 strikes.
Ripped to short. To first,
No,
but it
he's
pulls
safe.
him off the bag. And at first, and next will be the cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams. And a foul ball. Low off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Down on strikes, looking for the 2nd straight plate appearance. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch just misses.
Well, these Phillies just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Swings through that.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
And it's even up. And it skips in the dirt. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And a swing and a miss. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. The next pitch misses.
Ball 1.
And that is ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Alec Bohm digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch, not close. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Chop to third. DeYoung throws the first in time, but the game is tied as the run comes in. Here's JT Realmuto. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Ball 1 there. Next pitch, not close, up high. And that one wrapped foul. And it's second. Got foul at the plate. That one ripped. That's back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And here is Sosa to the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swinging a foul out of play. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Now
Ball
1 miss.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. And digging in for Philadelphia, Weston Wilson doubled his first time up.
Right through there for a strike.
That one lifted to left. Wood squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We are tied 2-2. Back here in Nationals Park, and now it's Luis Garcia. Fly ball down the line. Schwarber sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Digging in, James Wood. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No
Quickly
ball,
in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. registers the punch out and hits 101. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And
That's
ball
a ball.
1. That's in there. And 1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Next pitch is outside. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Nothing doing for Washington, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Phils, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Over to Lowe. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Just misses with that one.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Next offering way upstairs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Cruz pulls it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. He'll circle the bases. His first homer of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here on opening day. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the inning, and now it's Keibert Ruiz. And he takes one right on the black. And that's strike
0-1's the count.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Hard on the ground to first. Harper takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Cruz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. The Nationals down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. And that drops in for a strike. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. That one to first. Harper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 3 and the Nationals 2. Number 68 gets handed the rock out of the pen, on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
That one hooked foul. Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-1. And that one pulled foul. Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Popped up. Makes the grab, 1 down. And here comes Alec Bohm. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now it is JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 in this one. Smash down the left field line. And foul ball. The 0-1. Fastball is outside. Next offering way off
1 strike.
Plate. And that is out of play. On the ground. Finds his way through, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Next to hit, Edmundo Sosa. Yeah. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Now this is in the air down the line. Yeah, there's 2 away. So here's the Phillies DH. Weston Wilson, 1 for 2. In the air, out towards left center. Wood makes the grab on the run. So they strand a pair. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Nationals 2. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. Line drive. Calls it in, and there's one away. It's been a fun debut for us to watch. He's for a guy getting his first start in the majors.
Yeah, pitchers love to work deep into games because they want to find their rhythm and then be able to repeat it over and over again. And you can't find your rhythm if your debut only lasts a few innings. So he's picking up valuable experience with each pitch he throws at this point.
Puts the tag on him coming out of the box, and there's 2 away. Here's C.J. Abrams now.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Center field. Marsh sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Jose A. Ferrer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Turner now.
0 for 3 in this one.
Line drive. And he'll play it on a bounce.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
And now Brandon Marsh. And a foul ball. Turner on at first, nobody out. On the ground right side, 4, 6, he's out 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now here is Harper. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
2 outs. Rips that one to right. Hauls it in to end the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. King back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Wood in the box now. Take strike 1.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Pitch misses inside.
That's inside.
Count 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Turner with the throw to first. And that quickly 2 away.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
DeYoung in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 down, nobody on. This one's really deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. His first homer of the year, and we're level. It's 3-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, dude. I mean, it's late in the game. Just barely stayed fair.
It ties up the ball game. Impressive. Now a chance for Keibert Ruiz. That one at the knees for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. 2 down, nobody on. You're the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch in for a strike. Now 1-2. So Pete Bear at 98 miles an hour. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Derek Law looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Finnegan getting cranked up as well.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That misses. The count now 2-2. And a slider misses down and away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup. But the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
And the 1-0. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
1-1.
Hot shot to third. Throws across the diamond, and Castellanos is out. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm, known for his late inning heroics. Right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. So they go quietly there. Hold half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Ahmed Rosario digging in for the Nationals. And that's
ball,
off
inside.
the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next
off 1 ball, 1
is
strike.
down low. Fouled off left side. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it to first. Out number 3. So they make short work of him there. Through 8 full. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Derek Law. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
0-1.
Activity in the Washington bullpen. Lucas Sims up and throwing. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Bases empty, 1 away. You're at the top of the 9th. Ground ball left side. And it's just foul. That was close. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off.
Line to left. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Back here in Nationals Park. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Pitch
Ball,
misses inside. Ball 1. And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. King won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitcher on now, Orion Kerkering.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Up the middle. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's the strike. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering is downstairs. Bounce to the right side. And that quickly 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball. Swing and a miss.
2-1.
Trying to send this to extra innings. That got him.
That ball got him right there.
The potential winning run is aboard. Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. First offering, and it just misses.
Your base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
2 outs, but the winning run is at first.
Runner.
The kick in the pitch. Runner goes. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And it's off the wall. Coming home. Across is the winning run, and the Nationals walk it off and win it 4-3. Our final score.
I gotta do better. I gotta do better. Gotta do better today.
Here come the boogeyman. We doing the can run the clock on American Bandstand. Flushing the pan, not a fan of the jam. Band sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Give me the girls and the cause I need all the things. Listen to damn, cause I'm neat. You're the funk rock bumble while you shuffle your feet. Life in the fast lane, guarantee to win in a rap race. Beating them all, I've been stuck in a bad place. Fat face, sugar in the gas tank. Sucking on my tailpipe, my face. Nothing to gain, no one to blame. It's always the same. You can't contain all of my game, baby, but the fame with the paid, with the I'm never amazed that I can die happily while you screaming my name. Yeah. Take the mask off. I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster. Why does it always feel like I only go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. I can't shake this, take this, fake it or make this. Feeling go away, you're in love with the fame. Feeling lonely, no one to call myself up. Now I'm over the homies. Not every kid should be getting the trophy. Phonies and cronies wanting to turn the fans only. Came out my love with paper or plastic. Just need to touch it, it's fantastic. This is classic practice, my little gymnastics. Keep the blast hits from the pocket Jurassic.
We're here in Seattle. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And today's starter, Logan Gilbert. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Stephen Kwan leading things off and takes a strike. That one is hammered right field, raging back towards the wall.